YouTube? Back again with my 99 Chevy Silverado. Had a heck of a time with this electrical problem, but what I ended up finding, basically as I was saying before, the fuse panel down here below the door had a short in it. Every time I would touch a fuse, I could get one of my devices to start working again. I've tried using contact cleaner on it, had no luck. Didn't matter what I did until I finally went out to the basically the junkyard, went to LKQ, and I got a new fuse block. This is the old one, and it was actually pretty easy to replace it. Obviously at the junkyard it was just simply cut the wires, pull the whole thing out, and it pulled right out of here. It was a little hard to get out, but I was able to get it. The only thing you really have to do, and I found it was easier to play with this once I got the used part out, but basically the system comes together. This would be how the back looks when you pull it out. Now there's one wire harness right here. You need to disconnect just with this little tab right here and pull that harness out. At that point there's a couple tabs down below and one up above. You have to push those in and pull this panel outward, and what you'll find, and it's easier to show on the example here, there's one bolt right there. You can see it right in the center, and that is a 7mm bolt. I just got my wrench in behind and started turning that out. I was able to get the back to separate from the front, and it takes a little while, but eventually, let's see if this will come back apart now. It's a little bit of a bear to get out, but once again, eventually you'll be able to get the back to pull out. You'll leave the wires in place back here, and you're just going to pull this unit out, so it'll come out basically in this direction. Pull it out, put the new one in, put your harness back on, put your bolt in. I think it goes this way actually. You'll put your bolt back in, tighten it up all the way. Remember to put this harness back in when you're done. The one thing you have to remember when you first start is this comes off first. I should have mentioned that first, but there's a tab on the bottom. Push up, pull this out, and just get it out of the way until you're done with your installation. Then put it back in. And since I've done that, my heater blower works, indicators are working, gas gauge, there's no battery light, wipers work fine. Everything's working great now. I've only had this together for about 5 minutes, so I need to test it a little further, but that seems to be the fix for all these problems, at least in my truck. I hope in yours too, because it's a very simple repair. Thanks a lot. Good luck.